Alright, welcome back to the rebuild of the Portland Trail Blazers. So, in the last episode, we went through the offseason, made some massive trades. Some you don't even see that were massive. That got us to this lineup right here of Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, DeJounte Murray, Chris Middleton, and Rudy Gobert, with Simons coming off the bench. And then after that, we do need to make some changes here to make this bench a little bit better, because after Simons it's a quick drop off. And then just to do a quick recap here, this actually doesn't even show everything, but we made a trade to get DeJounte Murray. We traded our seventh, actually this does show everything, because we traded our number 7 pick in Nasir Little and another pick for DeJounte Murray and Jakob Poeltl. We then flipped Jakob Poeltl and a later pick, I think it was like 22, 24, somewhere in there, second round pick, and then I believe that's Justice Winslow, and then one of our young, like kind of 72 overall guys for Jabari Smith, who was an 80 overall rookie who was drafted the pick before us that I really did want. Then in the off season, in free agency, we brought back Anthony Simons and Nurkic, brought in TJ Warren. Then we got this Earl Jenkins guy. That's the G League guy that's got like decent potential, but he's like an 80 overall and is like 22s. And then my plan was literally just to trade him. You'll see that in a second. Then we get some guys kind of to fill our backup positions: Josh Richardson, Grant Williams, Gary Harris, Zubac. That's what I was talking about right here. Flipped Earl Jenkins and Greg Brown and a second for Clint Capella. Instantly flipped him and Keon Johnson for Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez. I moved Chris Middleton to the 4, as you can see, and it makes sense in our starting lineup. And then I flipped, this was the big one here, TJ Warren, Jabari Smith, who I was planning on keeping, but then I don't even remember if I meant to click on him or whatever, but once I moved Chris Middleton to the 4, I felt comfortable trading Jabari Smith, so I threw him in with TJ Warren, Brook Lopez, and Yusuf Nurkic, and got D. Mitch and Rudy Gobert. After this, it's just roster, filling out the roster. And that is what brought us to this rotation right here. So now, I want to keep Simons if possible, but I think he does have some pretty solid value at an 83. He's coming off a season he averaged 12, but really you look at the per 36 and it's pretty solid. I believe he has some really good potential, just slightly below average. And Zubac is still young, he's 25, so he's still got some, room to grow as a player. And it's pretty much dang near double-double every night. So thinking if I can trade him, I might have to trade Simons, but I want to keep him. I think I can get something for Josh Richardson. Still averaging, last season averaged about 10 points, like 30% shooting, 29. I think he's kind of hitting the max on his potential, but he's still like a good rotation piece that a team might be looking for. But these guys, I cannot. Grant Williams, I could probably get away with this 10th spot in the rotation, but some of these guys, like I don't know. We are gonna have to make this back end of our rotation better, and I want to start off, maybe we'll start off with this trade right here. This Brandon Williams was just picked up by the computer, and I'm already liking what I'm seeing, because Matisse Thybulle is a guy we need off the bench as a solid, one of the best perimeter defenders in the league. The only thing is he refuses to shoot the ball, which is fine, whatever, but he's a decent shooter and he just never shoots. Like I said, that's fine. We don't need more scores. We have 4, for sure 3, full-time, need the ball in my hand scorers. Hopefully it works out. So we might need a guy like Matisse Thybulle just to go out there and not need to take every shot. And outside of that, I did think about trading for Omer, or however you say it. And that could also be a flip. If I can get this for Zubac, that's a pretty solid pickup. I definitely like that first trade I saw, the Matisse Thybulle one. Bring him in to replace Josh Richardson, who we just traded already. I'm kind of liking the lineup a little bit more, but that back end, I don't know. any like free agents before I forget that I can maybe get some value for? Not really. Jalen McDaniels, maybe. I'll bring him in just because he's young. And then what can I get for Zubac? Just straight up. Okay. Okay. I'm liking this one more. Okay. So Clint Capella, I already had. Traded him. I think I traded him to Milwaukee for Chris Middleton. Now to bring him back as the backup center. One of the best defender and rebounders in the league. To come off my bench. And Drew Holiday, one of the best defending guards. He can come off the bench. He can replace Anthony Simons and really... This is... I'm gonna do this trade. Clint Capella and Drew Holiday are coming to Portland, and they want to bring Dame off the bench. No, sir. In fact, I'm gonna go in and where is the force non-starter? Because I'm setting that for where is he? There he is. Drew Holiday is not starting. He's coming off the bench. Non-starter on. That is ridiculous. There we go. Okay. This lineup already looks so much better. Okay. I think if I can maybe just I like Grant Williams in the rotation though. If I can maybe just get one more guy. What position do I really need? So I got my backup center, my backup point guard, my backup small forward, but he can be the wing, backup 4, so I really just need a 2 or 3. Just another like wing guy. Okay. I can do Gary Harris and McDaniels and hopefully get like a 77 wing maybe? Your coffee, like that's not much of an upgrade. Do I have any picks I can throw in here? I do. Okay. Maybe that'll sweeten the deal. Derek White is making a lot of money. But I mean at this point I think I'm over the cap. Not too sure how financially this works. But I think I've done so many trades that financially didn't make any sense. Another great defender off the bench. I think I'm gonna go with that trade. I'll take a glance through. See, this is... I know I saw a Draymond trade in the last video and I thought about doing it, but this is why you don't trade for Draymond. I mean, at this point, I'm sure everybody knows, but he goes from like, I think he's an 83 all the way down to a 79. No thanks. So I'm gonna do this trade for Derek White. And then, yeah, already this line's looking better. If I can maybe get like Dedmon and Williams and make that backup 4 just a little bit better. Because I don't need Dedmon, and I have a first that I can kind of get rid of. Basically, if we don't win it this year, okay, we potentially are doing this trade for a young Kongu. Yeah, the rest of these are not very good. I'm bringing in Onyeka Okongwu and move him to the power forward, which is where he probably should play if he's 6'8". This lineup looks amazing. I think if we don't win the championship this year, this is pretty much it's gonna be interesting. I think I have most of these guys for multiple years. I have to bring back Chris Middleton, but he'll be cheaper off the Okongwu's gotta have team options. Yes, he has a team option. Thibault doesn't have anything, but I'm sure I could bring him back or just replace him. So we can basically run it back. I'm gonna put Johnny Juzang in the G League, just kind of as a just in case. Then he gets a little bit better. Maybe he can replace Thibault if we, and obviously, hopefully, we just win the chip right here. And I don't have to worry about any of this. I'm gonna bring in just another young guy to kind of sit on our bench. Perfect, right here. I'm not sure how I had it was purple or pink or whatever. Not sure how I had the cap space for him. What is our cap situation looking like? Oh. Okay. So basically, it is win now. I didn't realize Drew Holiday was making 35 million. All right. So it's pretty much win now. So these guys, outside of Chris Middleton, these guys are all here. Oh, and Thibault. These two need contract extensions, but if we're doing well, it'll be really easy to bring these guys back. And then I'm not worried about these three. So yeah, I'm just going to get into simming. I'm going to sim to about the All-Star break-ish. We should be one of the top seeds. I would be very surprised if we're not. Let me just sim the first game. I have injuries on, so that could make things interesting, but whatever, day to day. Let's stop this so I can see this, please. Or killing him. Dame is... if you can win a game confidently, and Dame plays like that, we're going to be perfectly fine. I'm not worried at all. Yeah, this is fine. I'm expecting career lows. Holy moly. Okay, hold on. Put up 169 points. Everybody except for Thibault, who only took 2 shots, was in double digits. We're going to be perfectly fine. But I'm expecting career low numbers from all of these guys. Yeah, I mean, all of them. Rudy Gobert is actually improved somehow. Yeah, career lows for all of these dudes. And that'll be perfectly fine because we're going to win a championship. That's the expectation now. Drew Holiday goes down, but I did sign... I'm not going to play this guy. I signed this guy so he can get a couple of these minutes. Better see an all-star. Okay, I don't see any on this screen, so we're gonna go to the other version of it right here. What a scam. Not a single one. Alright, so we finished as the first seed. I'm assuming the #1 team in the NBA because we're the #1 power rank. Jokic wins MVP. Jabari, my boy. We traded for him, and he got us pretty much to where we are. This is pretty much our rookie of the year. That's an amazing stat line. I think he would have been fine here, and actually we would have been fine with him. But I'm also very happy we did that trade because I feel like if we don't have Donovan Mitchell, we're in a completely different situation. So I'm happy we got rid of Jabari, but I'm happy you won Rookie of the Year. And that's almost the perfect situation. You get traded for both their star players and they're a rebuild. He's going to be a stud. Clint Capella, 6th man of the year. Could have swore I saw him starting. But I mean, that's how dominant our team was. That I'm pretty sure he started half the season. Kawhi, DPOY, Tyrese most improved. Alright, whatever. Coach Chauncey Billups, Coach of the Year, 65-17. And is that us? I would assume that's us, but I don't think we're Alvin Gentry. AC Wall, but Alvin Gentry's the pitcher. I would say that's us. So no first team, no second team, no third team. Disrespectful. So disrespectful. No defensive team. I guess I did pull Thibault a decent amount. I don't know if I actually played him the second half of the season. I'm just going to go into steals because if I played him, he should be in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't even see him, so I don't even think he was eligible. We did have that U-ball guy. Was he even close? He didn't play enough games to be eligible. Okay. But we're the #1 seed. Boston's the other #1 seed. Where are we just standings wise? We're far better than them. We're 15 games better than them. They would be the 3 seed out west. I don't want to get cocky. I'm not even going to say it. Look at the final team stats. Really, realistically, you would have these two on an all-NBA team. For sure, Donovan Mitchell. But I don't see how you don't put both of them on an all-NBA team. You're the #1 seed and you get no all-stars, no nothing. I mean, it's ridiculous. So who are we playing? Minnesota. So they got Cat, I'm assuming. Yep, they still have Cat, and they still have Anthony Edwards. D'Angelo Russell's regressing. We have them beaten every position. So, I feel pretty confident. Please don't. Okay, thank you. Awesome. Jonte Murray gets hurt. We're up 3-2. We win in 6. That is not good because now Jonte Murray's banged up a little bit. And we're going to be tired. But Denver took them 7. MVP Jokic is on this team. Jamal Murray, who I almost traded for. Josh Hart, who I let walk in free agency. Michael Porter Jr., and I think I almost traded for Aaron Gordon too. But we still, outside of the center position, have them beat at every single position. I know for a fact we have them beat at the bench. They take game 1, 2. Oh no. Okay. We're doing okay. I should have stopped that because we only won by 8. And I don't like how this is starting. Thank you. Thank you for fighting back. A dominant third quarter seals it. That was without a doubt. Okay. And, okay, this one looks like they might run us. They're killing us right now. I'm looking by the quarter-by-quarter thing. I probably should pay attention to the actual score. We're getting slaughtered, kind of. It might be over. I want to hop in, but I'm not confident in my abilities to play the game of 2K. Yeah, this one's over. Wow. Wow. Sixers win in 5. Joel Embiid, Finals MVP. That's disappointing because I don't know how much longer we have Dame at where he can contribute at the level that he did. I was expecting to win the championship, like, with ease. LeBron retires, Carmelo Anthony retires. Outside of that, nothing notable. I think I just saw Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook retired. I was about to say nothing notable. Wow. Okay. So, this makes things interesting. This for sure makes things interesting. Year 1 does not necessarily go as planned. This team is going to get old very quickly. Drew Holiday is probably gone. At $37 million, he's going to regress. I will bet my life savings on it he regresses. We're fine at the shooting guard position. Small forward. Hopefully Johnny Juzang progresses, so I can get rid of Thibault. I'm gonna get rid of Thibault because he did not play well. I'm probably gonna bring him back just for trade value. We have to get Chris Middleton back, and I didn't even know he got hurt. When did he get hurt? Okay, that's gonna be interesting because we're gonna need a new backup power forward, and in the center position we're perfectly fine. But really, it's bringing back Chris Middleton and all our guys. But that's going to do it for this episode. The next episode, we're going to get into the draft lottery. I don't even think we have a pick. But it's going to be the free agency and all our trades and player progression. And then we're going to get into next season. I'm very disappointed that we did not win a championship. I mean, we have a 32-year-old Damian Lillard. I would say by 34, if we don't do it, it's a wrap. But 1 more year left on his contract. I don't even know if we'll be able to re-sign him. And we're going to have to make some changes here to make sure that that doesn't happen again. I'm kind of frustrated he got hurt. I didn't even know he got hurt because that doesn't necessarily explain it because it is our backup power forward. It's not like we lost a starter, but I mean, that's some big time minutes that now I didn't even see. He's got it, like, he's either playing it or he's playing it. It's just frustrating, but we're gonna go through the off season in episode 3, get ready for season 2. Other than that, I'm out.